Everyone, please be seated. Waited for a Yakuman. Don't know why I didn't run. Nora Jones. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. How have we been playing? Dude, what can I say? I'm here to throw hands, okay? I'm here to frickin' party this time. You thought I was just coming for a romp in the Jade Room before getting demoted the frick down back to the Gold Room? Absolutely not. I'm here to stay. I'm here to... Too bad. I already took off my outer coat and I put my backpack down. It's over. I'm already here for the weekend, okay? I think we've been playing pretty well. Honestly, I think that we've been playing pretty well. There's been some like really lucky instances when we've looked back into the logs, but I also think that, you know, it's also making your own luck, and of course your decisions about what tiles you discard and the other players discard about the other player's decision making gets you into that position, right? All right, this is a terrifying situation. The player to our right is a Saint 3-star. Are you kidding me? Hey, can you pick on someone your own size, please? All right, what do we have in our hand? One shape, 2, 3. Yeah, this is an awful hand. Okay, so this is a pretty bad hand. What do I want to have happen if this is a pretty bad hand? Oh, it's rough right now. I think I'm supposed to play... It's either I'm supposed to play normally or I do the new thing that I've been doing. Animal Crossing new thing. Where I just discard good tiles because I don't want them for later. This hand is too slow. Oh. Tell me you have depression without telling me you have depression. Dude, this hand is just too slow. I don't want it to be in a situation where eventually we're just doomed, stuck with the most valuable tiles in the world. However, I'm also looking at this situation and I'm like, if we needed to fold, we got 3 copies of the 1 of circles. That's not nothing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in our hand right now. Just took out Tomato Town. Red Dragon's probably not gonna amount to anything, no offense. What am I, my parents? But we can keep it for a safe tile later, and if we're lucky, holy moly, the 8 of circles will amount to something. Dude, my new strategy, Animal Crossing new strategy of throwing away all my dangerous tiles and then just hoping and praying for the tiles that we need to come. Kind of working. Orewa Mahjong? I believe that is Japanese for this is my Mahjong. All right, a little bit scary, right? We're discarding tiles that are close to the Dora. 1 Dora has been dropped by the player to my right, though. That's a little bit scary. But also, just because they're in Saint 3 does not mean that they don't bleed, okay? This is... You think Captain Levi was scared when he was looking at his first Titan? Attack on Titan? Probably, but do you think it stopped him? I don't necessarily know that it stopped him. Could I have kept that for maybe like a pure double sequence? Yeah, but it's -1 on the old efficiency meter. Okay. So what happens here? 3 9s are gone. 4 9s are gone. That definitely hurts. What do we want to see here? I guess the God draw would be a 6 of circles here, and then we have Riichi Pinfu if we wanted to do it. However, it's getting late into the game, and that green dragon discard actually a little bit suspicious. I wish I saw whether or not it came from their hand or came from the wall. Because I'm like, if they were doing the thing that I was doing, which is keep a safe tile to discard eventually when your hand is ready, then that's very, very scary. 2 Dora on the board, though. I feel like I should be going for this. Oh, but then this discard in and of itself is very scary. USA, very scary. No, USA is characters welcome. No television station has a slogan called very scary. Unless it's the news, am I right? Player to my right pawns it with a 4 of circles. Interesting. I don't know if they're gonna get into Tenpai at all, or maybe this is their Tenpai. Dude, I could call a late game Riichi here and try to get other people to fold, but I hate calling a late game Riichi. And we can still win here off of Pinfu. And if we draw the tile ourselves, we can do Pinfu Sumo, right? It's not nothing. I don't know. I don't know if people are, oh. It's a one-han hand, Yusong. It's a one-han hand. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. Why did I say that? Like I'm affecting like a confused Midwestern accent. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. I hated what just happened there. I absolutely hated what just happened there. But if you'll allow me, it's late into the game. Do you know where your children are? Do you know where any of the white dragons are? Willing to cut a 5 of bamboo. Very spooky, scary indeed. And there's the 4 of characters. Okay, so the player to my right was in Tenpai for the least scary Tenhou hand of all time. We probably could have read that from their discards. If they're willing to cut 2 copies of the Dora. The white dragon though, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's just say this. I wouldn't be, holy Batman, this is a great hand. I wouldn't be surprised if we go back into the logs and we saw that someone was waiting for the white dragon. All right, this is an amazing hand. Unfortunately, we need another shape, right? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So hopefully we get to pawn the red dragon, or we just draw it farm to table. 1 away from Tenpai right now. Dude, I mean, I would take any tile to get into Tenpai. A 1 of circles, a 5, or it's actually not that helpful here. A 5 or a 6 or an 8 or a 9 of bamboo, anything to get into Tenpai right now. If I also get into Tenpai, I might even call Khan on the red dragon. That's how sicko mode I'm willing to go for this hand. Never mind. Never mind. The reports of going sicko mode were wildly exaggerated. Oh man, okay. This is not complete folding. We can still get back into Tenpai with a 7, 8, 9. One of circles probably safe, but you never know. It's not guaranteed. The 8 of circles is definitely not safe because it's close to the Dora. I'm gonna go for the 1 of circles here. If we really wanted to fold here, we could just throw out the red dragons. I mean, maybe there's something to be said about like early Riichis get the worm, but early Riichis are often bad weights, you know? They'd be very, very lucky to get, okay, if you're gonna give me the Suji chance to get rid of the 8, I will absolutely take you up on it. So we can very easily get back into Tenpai here. Chi a 6 or a 9. And then we throw this and we're in Tenpai. Fortunately, the 1 of bamboo does not scream safety either. Now, think about this. This is a 2-han hand. Do I want to deal into a Riichi hand? No, not really. Oh my god, if that's the case, oh, how many 2s are on the board right now? 3? They could still have a 2-3 weight. I hated that, dude. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like breaking up a triplet of a dragon thing, but here, yeah, okay. Let's see. They had 2 copies of the Dora. Riichi, Pinfu, 2 Dora. That's a fake Mangan, right? No, that's a fake dealer Mangan. Holy moly. Okay, what are they dealing with again? A 2 of characters? Yeah, I'm glad that we played safe. We just didn't have enough information. And I would, oh, Yusong, you could have won with a 2,000 point hand. Oh, really? I could have won with a 2,000 point hand? Thank you. I could have also lost with a 12,000 point hand. That's the whole point of playing defensively. Sorry, I'm being a little sassy. I'm being a little sassy little baka today. This hand is a weird hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I do have 5 shapes. They're just not great shapes. I mean, that's a great shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need a pair somewhere. Dude, this hand still needs some direction. So what if this is one thing, but then we waited on our pair for it? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that actually works for me. I'm gonna cut this 9 here to keep this shape pretty flexible. Could also still draw a 5 here, but pretty sure we can toss the 6. And eventually, if we get into a situation where we can call Riichi, never mind. Now we're in a great situation. What are we looking for here? Please draw me a 5 of characters so that I may slam this 7 down and set a Tsuji trap on the 4. That'd feel really, really good. Unfortunately, calling... Ooh. Holy moly, the Tenhou dream is alive. Suddenly, Simples is standing beside me. And I'm not talking about Simple Flips, the Mario YouTuber slash streamer who I enjoy, whose content I enjoy. I'm just gonna take this, dude. The best Tenpai is the one that you've got. I believe it was Sun Tzu that said that. No, the Art of War is not really about Mahjong. There's also a world where we get a 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence. Like if we draw a 2 here, we might as well go for the 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence. Player to my right, willing to discard some good tiles too. They've discarded a few 5s. I mean, if they're going, I have to be a little greedy here. I know we could have upgraded this with a 6 or something, but we have the chance at a 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence. Now, unfortunately for us, everybody in this club calling Riichi, they're just willing to cut the door. You mad lad. Why do I feel like the 4 is safe here? They discarded a 1. Could they have a 5-6? If they had a 5-6, why would they discard that 5? Let's go. It passes. Staying alive just for a little longer. Oh, come on. I guess I'll cut this Dora because it's more recently discarded. I mean, we know that the 5 is safe as well. Oh, I should have cut the 5. That's a pretty big misplay there, because now, yeah, we missed that's humiliating. Oh man. Okay, so I kind of fricked up there. We had the mixed triple sequence. It would have been 3 Han. That's genuine misplay. Oh, that hurts. That definitely hurts. Definitely hurts. Very fortunate to have won that one. Painful. Definitely painful. I would like to apologize and resign to spend more time with my family. No, I will not be accepting more questions at this time. Okay, this is an incredible hand. This is an incredible hand. 2 away from Tenpai? 1 away from Tenpai? No, 2 away. Oh my god. Do I greed this? No. Red dragon, green dragon. We don't need the half flush. We don't need the half flush. This 4-5 shape is way better than the this 8-9 shape. I know we could get the half flush. That's 2 Han, but I think that that's a little too slow for me. A lot of circle tiles being dropped though. I don't know what that means. I don't know if a lot of circle tiles being dropped means that we should be going for circle tiles. Let me know in the comments, genuinely. I feel like there's probably some Mahjong literature somewhere out there about this. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Holy, we might even be able to call Riichi with this hand, which is nuts. Draw me a green dragon, and this would be a nuts Riichi. I'm gonna cut this 5 a little bit earlier. We can even pawn the 2 of circles and wait on either the green dragon or the red dragon. That's like a win-win situation. The definition of a win-win. Okay, 1 of characters looking so safe for work right now, like a well-documented Google Excel sheet. Arigato gozaimasu. Okay, now we are in Tenpai, waiting for the green dragon or the red dragon. This is a great position to be in right now. I honestly feel bad for the other players, because no matter what, I'm getting at least a 4 Han hand, right? Either red dragon or green dragon, 2 Dora no matter what, maybe even 3 Dora and a red 5. This is, as the dealer, this is a fake dealer Mangan. I'm pretty sure this is 12,000 points. I'm not perfectly sure about how the mini points are going to shake out, but this feels like a fake dealer Mangan. I have to play with no fear here. Everyone's discarding good tiles. I don't necessarily know what that means. Could everyone just be sensing the danger and trying to get the scary tiles out from their hand as quickly as possible? I'm not sure. Dude, this is such a weird puddle of discards. I'm gonna go look in the logs after, and I'm gonna look at how this Saint player played, because if they just decided that their opening hand was so garbage, how garbage was it? if it was so garbage that they just started folding immediately, I'd be like, you have my absolute respect. Not only that, I will use that as evidence to justify my future folds. Okay, we shouldn't have tossed the 2. We actually should have tossed the 5. Why? Because this is feeling like someone's going for a 7 pairs hand. They end up doing a late game chi, maybe in a last ditch effort to get into Tenpai, but again, probably have to make some tough decisions whether or not they want to cut the green dragon or the red dragon. Uh-oh. Luck, extremely lucky for us that the 8 is safe, but guess what? Guess what? This is why a late game Riichi is not that good. I don't want to talk about it. I legitimately don't want to talk about it. Oh my god. Anyone else in shambles right now? Anyone else? Oh my god, and it was safe. I'm in shambles right now. I wasn't confident enough in the half Suji. I'm literally I'm about to make some enemies with how I played this hand. Okay, so it was a 7 pairs hand. Not totally wrong in my reads. There's some like weird stuff going on. I honestly think that maybe even they weren't the only person going for a 7 pairs hand. I should have been a little braver there. I should have been a little braver. But then again, I'm glad that I didn't deal in. We still have a great fighting chance in here. Okay, what's useless in our hand? I mean, this is looking pretty useless. We got 2 shapes here, 3, maybe 4 here. Okay, that's technically all we need, but again, we need to like to draw into a few pairs or something. I guess I'm keeping this shape open. It's not great, it's not perfect, but it'll do. There's our pair. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess so. So I'm pretty sure eventually I'm gonna cut this 1 and keep this 3, 5, 7 shape. However, I'm also keeping the dream alive just in case we can chi a 2 and then chi a 6 and then chi a pet, and then suddenly we're in Tenpai that way. 3, 6, ugh. The 3, 6, 9 shape and the like 1, 4, 7, they're not really, they're actually really bad because they don't talk to one another. Like the 3 and the 6 doesn't improve the 6 at all. Cutting the 2 is a little bit dangerous, right? It's close to the Dora. All right. Nothing super scary. The player across from me is willing to throw a lot of character tiles early. I'm not sure if this signifies a half flush. I'd be surprised if it was. Wow. Okay, really brutal series of draws right there. Maybe I should have cut the 6. Maybe that's a sign that I should have cut the 6, I guess. I don't know. It's really hard to say because this is 100% retrospect. Like on any of these turns, we could have drawn a 5 or a 4 or a 7, something along those lines. Player to my right hasn't discarded a single character tile. Pretty scary. There's the 7 we were so patiently waiting for. Very scary, right? They haven't discarded a single character tile, but also their discards don't look that great. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Making our way downtown, surprisingly. 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence dream is alive. Holy moly. It's greedy, but it's also possible. Do I just cut the 3 now and force the... No, dude, because I would take the Tenpai here. If the player to my left discarded a 4, I would cut the 7 and take the Tenpai. The fact that the player to my right is willing to cut... character tiles, if they're going for a flush, that probably means that they're in Tenpai. They call the Riichi. That's very dangerous. And they're willing to do it on the Dora. Okay, fair enough. If we needed to fold here, which we might have to, we can cut the 6 because it's Suji to the 3 and the 9. Holy macaroni. Very dangerous situation. Extremely spicy situation. I'm gonna throw the 9s here. At least it's not a full outside hand. Riichi pin Fudora, and they don't get the Apatsu. Dude, this game has honestly shaken my resolve a little bit. Missing that Sanshoku really hurt. Missing that Sanshoku, and then here's the thing. I know that like 4 of circles discard, or that 7 of, yeah, that 4 of circles discard like hurt, because we had a copy of the Dora, and that red dragon, green dragon game definitely is painful, right? It's definitely painful. Do I regret my decision making? I wish, here's the messed up part. This is like a fake apology. I wish I regretted it more. I wish I regretted it more. We just didn't know. They could have had a 4-7 weight. They absolutely could have had a 4-7 weight. The 1 is not enough information to throw that the 7 is safe. And guess what? Like, I don't want to deal into a giant hand. I don't want to deal into a giant hand. I would much rather lose 1,000 points than lose 8,000 points, you know? Sure, of course, in that calculation, you also have to think about, like, what if you gained 8,000 points? I agree with you. I agree with you there. But I don't know. I think that's just not my playstyle. If you want... Maybe I should stop reading some of the comments, because I'm getting into my head too much. Point is, I've got mouths to feed, okay? And the only thing they're munching on is hard-earned Mahjong Elo. Oof, baboof. Am I right? 3 pairs in this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 4 shapes-ish. It's a rough situation. Surprisingly, we are careening towards a 7 pairs hand, even though we only have 3 pairs. Also, the chance at a 7-8-9 mixed triple sequence. I'm gonna... Maybe I should keep that 5 and toss this 8 instead. He's shaken. But on the surface, he looks calm and handsome. Can't do that just quite yet. Can't even do that. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out. I'm gonna go for the 7-8-9 mixed triple sequence, and maybe our shapes can be that 7-8-9, pair of 5, 7-8-9, 5-6-7, and 7-8-9. Again, we could have done the same thing with the 5 of characters. Can't really pawn that. Again, this 9 of circles isn't really helping, but you know what? It's not really hurting us either. I think we know the shapes that we want in this hand. And we got some good options to play offensively and defensively come the late game. All right. Unfortunately for us, that diminishes our chance of winning greatly. Not only that, the likelihood that they're in Tenpai for a half flush, so high right now. Again, especially because they're willing to cut this 2 of bamboo. At least we know that the green dragon is going to be safe. Here's the thing. This hand is still technically possible to win. However, like, the 3-6 of bamboos are already taken. We'll literally need the last 6 of bamboo to make something happen here. Drawing into the 7-8-9 doesn't hurt. It definitely does not hurt. Here's the hilarious thing. If we take an 8 of characters here. If we chi an 8 of characters, we toss this, we can still win off of the 6 of characters. We can even rob that con. It's home improvement. Move that bus. We can even rob a con if they choose to be greedy with it. Unfortunately for us, that 3 is kind of going to be the death knell of this hand. We can't get rid of this 3. There's a really good chance they're going for a half flusher. If not that, just a lot of bamboo tiles. Gonna toss the 9 here. Unfortunately for us, again too, this is a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, because the player to our right hasn't thrown a lot of character tiles. I'm in Tenpai. I have to throw like the world's most dangerous tile to get into like real Tenpai though. Seven is Suji to the 4. Not necessarily safe, but safe enough. What were they waiting for? They were waiting for bamboo. Okay, not a half flush, but waiting for bamboo tiles. And you know what? That 2 discard was really zuzzy. That they might as well have called Riichi on that 2 of bamboo. All right, we're in 3rd place right now. We're at the risk of falling down to 3rd or even 4th place. We gotta shore up our defenses right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all 5 shapes. You know what? Fine. 5's not adding anything to the party right now. We have 2 pairs in our hand. That's actually perfect for us. Surprisingly enough, the 789 mixed triple sequence dream is alive. This is even a pinful hand. This hand is rich with pinfutunities. 6, 7, 8. You know what? I'm not gonna turn up my nose at that either. Can I keep this? Can I kick this? A Tribe Called Quest? Yeah, but it would hurt our chances of getting into Tenpai, because now there's a lot of tiles that we can accept here. 2 of bamboo, a 5 of bamboo, 8 of bamboo. Maybe we could have kept this and tossed this. No, we need a pair no matter what. I don't think we can keep some of these honor tiles. Unfortunately so. Unfortunately so. Drawing an 8 of bamboo would be great here. I wouldn't give it a second thought, and I would immediately slam the like and subscribe button. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the closed con for now. A little bit greedy, but I think I'm gonna wait until I'm in Tenpai. I think I'm gonna wait until I'm in Tenpai. Like if I draw a 2 or a 5 or an 8, I'm gonna call the closed con and then I'm gonna call Riichi. And keep in mind, even before that chance, I have the opportunity to call con and just get the after the con Yaku, Riichi and Kaiho, etc, etc. Players opening their hand left and right. There's haters everywhere. Both of them kind of looking like the most basic all simples hand of all time. The most simple hand of all time. They ripped the chances away from me. Even if I took that con earlier, mixed triple sequence. Okay, fair enough. Even if I took that con earlier, it's too spicy. If I don't win off of the draw immediately after the con, I give someone else a chance to increase the value of their hand exponentially. It's yeah. Okay, great situation here. Why? Blessing of garbage, a little bit of the blessing of garbage, but we have a pair of the south winds. Can pawn it. It's our seat wind and our prevalent wind. That's 200 in the bank. Not only that, we got a Dora here. That's something. I think we're gonna open up this hand eventually. And I think we can't exactly. I'm gonna. Maybe I've lost it. Hand kind of looking in shambles right now. Need the south wind to win. And then what? We're going to be on a single tile wait for the Dora? Certainly looks that way. Okay, could have not pawned there, and maybe, I mean, the pawn changes the draw order, but we could have drawn a 5-7. That's pretty true. Player across pawning the 1 of characters. Okay, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like a half outside hand or a half flush or something like that. What do they have going on? They're doing something. Oh, I almost said oh mama, which is not something that I normally say. Okay, this hand is now pog rich. This hand is now the most value that I've ever seen. We are now going down to value town. I mean, we can pawn anything here. There's so many tiles that get us into Tenpai right now. There's so many tiles. Someone's thinking hard about this 9, or hardly thinking. What could they? I think they're waiting on a simple Yakuhai. Dude, it wouldn't surprise me if they're in Tenpai waiting on the south winds. Or waiting on the white dragon or something. I know this hand, we could wait and accept the Dora as well. Like, we could be on a 6 of characters or a 2 of bamboo wait. I don't think anyone's gonna drop the 2 of bamboo right now. If we really wanted to, we could even pawn it and get on a single tile wait, but that doesn't feel that good to me. Scary, right? Dropping the 1 because it's close to the Dora. Very scary. Very spooky scary. Seat wind, prevalent wind, a pair of the Dora. They hit me with the Riichi. Fine. We know that the 5 is safe. I know this puts me in for a 10, but we can still run if we draw the winning tile ourselves. This is a really tough situation. They're really Wow, they're really going for it. That Riichi is not a Riichi that I would have done. The 6 and the 9 is not safe. And yet, I think it's my safest tile, right? Because the 3, we know that they're not on a 4-5 weight. However, like they could be on a 6-9 weight. They could have a 7-8 in their hand. We need to draw our winning tile. This is a really spicy situation. Please. Oh. It passes. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. I mean, wait, I should maybe be trying to be a little more discerning here. Both the 3 and the 9 have passed, meaning that the 6 is actually fairly safe, and I'm not about to... I mean, the 1 and the 7 have also passed. This 4 should be relatively safe. I don't know if it's safe for the other players at this table, but it's, again, one of the safest tiles that we have. Again, the 6 should probably be fine. It's most likely fine. That 3 is actually extremely zuzzy. That 3 is not looking super safe. Would love, please, I would love a chance to get into Tenpai. Keeping the Eastwind looking pretty safe right now. I have no idea what the player across from me is doing. If they don't have a pair of the white dragons or something, like, color me surprised. I have to do one more discard, 3, 2, 1, 0, and I would rather have my last discard be something guaranteed that's safe, like the green, like the Eastwind. Okay, player across from me having to make some tough decisions right now. Fair enough. Couldn't get into Tenpai. That hurts. That pair of the white dragons. Tenpai ready for the white dragons. It would not surprise me if they were also waiting. Hold up with 2 copies of the white dragon as well. Okay. Okay. Game's not over for us yet. Absolutely not over for us yet. Oh, what is this hand? What is this hand, friends? What is this? 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence? Don't make me laugh. You're making me laugh. Ha 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 ha. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is still a possibility here. One, 4. No, thank you. No, thank you. Bartleby the Scrivener, I would prefer not to. Green Dragon looking pretty safe. Red Dragon would be great to draw another copy of. This hand can get there. Unfortunately, ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All we need to do, and I know this is kind of a big ask, is draw something around this 4 of bamboo. Is this worth keeping? Maybe, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is also a possibility here. This hand could go a lot of different ways right now. If we draw something around the 4 of bamboo, we'll be happy to throw this 1 of characters. If we draw 7 of characters, we'll be happy to throw away this this 4 of bamboo. Again, the red dragon burning a hole in our pocket is not great, but who knows? Maybe we're all just holding on to 1 copy. Wishful thinking, but it could also be true. Dora is also the 6 of bamboo. We gotta keep that in mind. I didn't recognize it until this moment. They're willing to discard. I mean, that's not really close to the Dora. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I think this is it. We're 1 tile away from getting into Tenpai right now. How do we get there? We draw a 4 or a 7, or the God draw is the 4 of circles. I think if we draw a 4 of circles, I'm slamming that like and subscribe Riichi button. I think we got to do it. I think we can also do it if we... Oh, this is so close to the Dora. That hurts. We can also get into Tenpai if we draw another 1 of characters. Because we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pair, and then 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna throw the red dragon right now. It was just discarded. Good chance as any to get rid of it. 9 of bamboo looking still pretty safe. Although, if you had to push me on it, I think we probably should have held on to that red dragon. We know that it's going to be safe for later. Player across from me doing some thinking. No way they're going for a flush, right? Also, the double white dragon discard is pain, but you know what? We've all been there. This is absolute pain. Discarding so many good tiles close to the Dora right now. Fair enough. How many 7s are on the board? 3? Okay. Dora is getting harder and harder to use. Fine by me. Fine by me. Although, again, none of them are represented, so someone could be sitting on a pair or a triplet of them. You never know. I can't pawn this. I would love to. It would technically get us into Tenpai, but it wouldn't be for a valid hand. Ooh, there's the 9 of circles. I don't think we keep it. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see this. This hand is just a little too clunky. I would love the chance to get into Tenpai, but now it's getting later and later into the game. There's an argument to be made that we just chi the next 4 of circles that we see, because it's late enough to the game that I want to make sure that I can end this game in Tenpai. 12 tiles left. 11, 10, 9, and then 5, and then 1. I'll have to do 3 more discards. Fair enough. 1 is looking fairly safe here, right? What can we do with this 1? We can also chi a 3 and then toss a 5. Let me tell you, tossing that 5 right now does not seem super safe, even though 2s and 8s have been discarded fairly recently. Oh, what is this? I can't get rid of that 5. The 5 is actually a live tile. 2 being discarded and an 8 being discarded. Oh, it's my last discard. Even if I was willing to cut the, I mean, it's so. Pair of the Dora and Tenpai. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Slowly getting drained into oblivion right now. Fair enough. It sounds like a pretty good Tuesday night if you ask me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are our 5 shapes. Not only that, if we get the God draws, which is 8 of characters and 8 of circles, it's Riichi Pinfu. Okay, pawn the east, pawn the green dragon. See what I care. You think I'm jealous? Huh? You sussy little baka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What is our weakest shape right now? Probably this 7-9. It's either that 7-9 or this 7-9. I guess one of the 9s has been discarded, so whatever. Now we can pawn the white dragon and get some movement in our hand that way. I think we open up this hand if we get the chance. I hope you dance, etc., etc. You know he's serious because he's not even taking the time to say the full in tempo I hope you dance lyric. Okay, flush in the character suit. You think you're clever, huh? This is the most obvious flush of all time. Maybe not. Okay. Definitely want to make use of our red 5. Don't accidentally want to chi with our regular 5. That would be a disaster. So we cannot use this 7, right? We now, in order to win, we need to pawn the white dragon. Okay, fair enough. Player to my right has not discarded a single character tile. We got to be a little bit careful about that, especially because the Dora is in the character suit. They're willing to cut the Dora. Are you nuts? In this economy, etc., etc.? Are they in Tenpai, or are they just, are we human or are we dancer right now? And now we win off of the white dragon. Again, we could be in a situation where we're deadlocked with someone else for copies of the white dragon. We don't know. But this is Tenpai. We bought a zoo, etc., etc. They're willing to cut the red dragon. Okay, no one takes the bait. Maybe someone already has a triplet and they're thinking about the con. Very scary. If the player to my right starts discarding character tiles, I don't know why I keep saying character. Like, I don't know. I'm from Ottawa. I don't even know if people in Ottawa talk like that. Temporary Furton. Temporary Furton. See what I care. See what I care. And now our Furton shall be released from us. Let's go. Again, if you decline a run, or if one of your winning tiles gets passed while you're on Riichi, that Furton is forever. But this is only temporary. Please, onegai shimasu. But now it's getting late enough into the game where if someone's holding onto the white dragons, yeah, I'd be scared of getting rid of them too. Could be the case that someone's in Tenpai waiting for the white dragons. Couldn't be me. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna rock right now. It doesn't look like anyone's using bamboo tiles. What are we all waiting for? Oh, what? Everyone has 2 copies of the white dragon? News to me. Player to my left opens their hand with a chi. Fair enough. 3 of circles not looking super safe right now. They haven't discarded a lot of circle tiles. Kind of Suji to the 6, but again, there's a lot of 1s and 2s. How many 1s are out there? 3 1s are out there? 4 was recently discarded. I know that they could still be waiting on another one. I totally know that. You know someone's sitting in here with a totally broken hand right now. I don't mean like, I mean in Mahjong. 1 is looking relatively safe too. How many 3 of bamboos have been tossed? 1, 2. How many 2s are out there? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All the 2s are gone. So that 1 is actually really, really safe. Oh, this 2 of circles. How many 3s are out there? Oh my god, the 2 of circles is actually not that safe. I'm staying in Tenpai though. I can't keep getting drained like this into oblivion. Incredible. Honestly, incredible. We also could have gotten so... I'm too in my own head right now. I'm playing way too insecure. I don't know, I'm beautiful, and that's what makes me beautiful right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in our hand. You think I'm not above pawning? You think I'm not above pawning? Try me. Try me. You think I'm not above pawning? Huh? You think I'm not above going for an all triplets hand in this economy? Huh? You think I'm not above chiing a 3 and a 6 and then doing it again moments later? Huh? Dude, I might get into a fight today. I'm kind of feeling it. Mahjong is a great game because sometimes it just shows you a mirror to your own soul, you know? And today's soul, I didn't realize I was feeling so insecure or so bothered by imaginary comments that until I started playing. Tenpai. For another 3 and 6 of characters. If I get the chance to con this green dragon, I absolutely will. If I get the chance to con... If I get the chance to sumo, of course I'm taking it. Of course I'm taking it. Hatsudora. 2 Han, but as the dealer, that's a more. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, we move up to 2nd. You think I'm what, dead? I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have confusing shapes, but we have shapes. I'm gonna treat this as 2 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5th shape. So we're really hoping to draw something ideally around this 5 of circles. I would accept a 4 or a 6. Drawing a green dragon doesn't hurt either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those can be our shapes. Unfortunately, could be ill-advised. Definitely could be ill-advised here. Definitely could be ill-advised. But I don't know. Playing fast has worked out for us so far at this table, right? 1 green dragon's already discarded. 1 green dragon's already discarded. You know if someone's drawing another one, they're gonna throw it down. They're absolutely gonna throw it down. Call me Miley Cyrus the way I'm hoe down, throw down, ing. Oh, we're gonna pretend like you didn't dance to that song at the middle school snowball semi-formal? Likely story. No Yaku yet, but if we pawn the green dragon, we throw the 6 of characters, and then we're in Tenpai for a 1 and a 4. Unfortunately, if we chi a 1 or a 4, we're in for a 10. Because we throw the 6 of characters, and then we're legitimately in for a 10. Ah, okay. That's a temporary for a 10. That's okay, that's okay. Again, we need the green dragon to come out. Otherwise, this hand is going to be really perilous and difficult to win. Not only that, the 6 of characters, the longer we hold on to it, the worse it gets. Because it's close to the door. Oh, a lot of 1s being tossed. 3 1s on the board already. Okay, fair enough. Anything scary? The player to my left willing to cut a red 5? Tenpai. It's a scary Tenpai, but it's a Tenpai nonetheless. And with the bevy of 1 of characters on the board right now, someone might, rightfully so, think that the 1 of characters is safe. I would be a fool. I would be a fool to wait for the 1 of characters when so many have been discarded, right? Right? And the 7's been discarded. So 1 and a 7 is gone. You know that the 4 is looking pretty safe. I'm throwing the 2 here. I'm throwing the 2. I know we could do a double pair weight. That double pair weight doesn't feel that good. No. Oops. Ooh, the double Ron. Oh, you thought you could come down from the saint room, from the whatever room to bully us? Ah. Think again. Avasti, matey. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, this hand is looking rough. Okay, this hand is looking rough. 1, 2, 3. This is 3 shapes. You're looking me dead in the eye and you're telling me this is 3 shapes? I suppose it is. 4. Okay, we need something around this 7. Something around this 7 would be great. Oh, baby. Okay, I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Pair of the green dragons. Blue eyes, white dragons. Coming up next. Incredible pickup with that 1, 2, 3 of circles getting completed. Incredible. That's like the moment in pro wrestling when someone suddenly grabs an office chair. You're like, oh my God. Someone's about to throw down with a Herman Miller. Like, oh, it's getting real. We technically have all 5 shapes. The shapes are not very good. We need a pair in this hand. The 3 cannot be our pair. Because of that, I'm still keeping this Eastwind for this exact situation. So now what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now we can start pawning. Now the all you can pawn in Chi Buffet truly begins. What's the door? It's the 1 of characters. So we got to be a little careful. I think we tossed that too early. We get rid of that. We get rid of that so that it's not too dangerous later on in the game. Unfortunately, the player to my right willing to cut the Dora. Fortunately, the player across from us just slamming the Riichi button too. We know that the 9 of circles is safe for a lot of players. Eastwind is probably safe. Green Dragon is probably safe. Can we still win this? Dude, this is a little, like, spicy for me. But it's Suji to the 5. Wait, you're gonna have a 7-9 weight? And now I know this is looking a little sus. Okay, that hurts. That definitely hurts. I was thinking, like, if we pawn the green dragon and we draw something close to the 5, there's still an avenue for us to win here. Not just to be content with whatever we have going on for us. There's still an avenue for us to win. 6 is not looking like a safe tile. Okay, all right. Get Rond. They didn't hit the Aura Door, but that's a fake Mongun. That's an almost Mongun, and just like that, it's anyone's game. Oh my God, we're in first place. That was a 5 repeat counter. So here's the thing. I know it says all last, but depending on how this game shakes out, we could be going into the Forbidden West round. Oh, this hand sucks. This hand is bad. We can't get rid of the red dragon. I'm not about to do that. Well, here's the thing though. Like, we don't need to win with a big hand. We just need to win with like an average hand. West Wind. Getting rid of my dangerous tiles. The reason being is that we could also go for a half flush in the bamboo suit. Hilariously, that might be our best avenue for success. And if we had seen that a little bit earlier, maybe we would have loved to keep the green dragon in my hand. Let's just hope that we don't draw another one, you know? Okay. And the bamboo start coming and they don't stop coming. Player to my right doing something weird. Maybe a 7-8-9 mixed triple sequence, half outside hand, maybe just a full flush in the circle suit. We don't really know. If that was the case though, like, I don't want to race you. I don't want to race you. You're the dealer right now. You're willing to open your hand. I don't want to race you. I want to do it a little bit more slow and steady. Someone was thinking about something for that 4 of circles. What is this hand? Maybe genuinely a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence. Maybe they're just waiting on some honor tiles. They've got a pair of the white dragons, got a pair of the red dragons. Which is why you're gonna have to pry this from my cold dead hands. I'm not freaking selling. I'm not getting rid of it. Would I do it for a chance to get into Tenpai? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs too. We could have a half flush 4 pairs hand. Hold up. Okay, this hand is nuts. This hand is ridiculous. This would not only would this win and solidify our position as first, this would bury someone. The white dragon is so unsafe here. And there's a genuine chance this is just a 7 pairs hand, half flush, 7 pairs where we sit in Dominton. Oh, and then there's dangerous tiles like that. There's dangerous tiles like that. Don't get me wrong, we could pawn a 4 or a 7. Oh! Well. Well. They don't look like they're going for character tiles. Anyone else? I understand that you're watching this at home. I need you to pray for me. I genuinely need you to pray for me. Oh, the dealer takes it. Wow. The south one was a live tile? This isn't enough though to send us into the, this isn't enough to send us, yeah, okay. South 4 repeat counter. What is the door right now? It's the 6 of, bamboo. Okay. Extremely spicy game. Ah. I hate having my turn skipped, but that's okay. That's okay. 2 shapes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Those are 5 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can wait on the, potentially we can wait on the 5, 8 for our pair if need be. And you know what? This hand is making its way downtown. This hand is looking good. Keep in mind, we don't have to win with a huge hand. We just have to win with any hand. Dude, this is it. If I can just get an all simples hand, we're 1 away from Tenpai. Oh my god, let me cheat, please. Please let me cheat a 7 of characters. All simples red 5 gets us above the, they're willing to cut the door. Oh my god. Gets us above 30,000 points and we can end this game in first. Riichi? No. We don't need to call Riichi. We don't need to call Riichi. And I want people playing brave. All simples red 5 is enough. This is a situation where you straight up do not need to call Riichi. It is in fact disadvantageous for you to call Riichi. What, you're gonna make people play safe so they drop a 6 of characters? You can maybe call Riichi to bully someone into discarding 1s and 9s or honor tiles, maybe, but not this. Southwind, you're not gonna Ron me this time. 1 was discarded pretty recently. And look at this. Look at how inconspicuous my discard pond is. The player to my left is willing to cut 2 Dora. They're going for a fast hand too. Oh frick. Staying in Tenpai is a little harder than I would like it to be right now. Yeah, I take this. The 369 weight is just too good. The 369 weight. Is this Pinfu, right? Pinfu? Dora? This should be enough. Yeah! You don't have to win by a big. You don't have to win by a big hand. You just have to win by a little hand. This was genuinely a roller coaster of a game. A roller coaster of a game. I think I need to take a walk outside and touch some grass after this. I'm not gonna lie. I think I need to touch some grass. But yeah, this is a 55 minutes. Oh my god. Well, you know we're going in there. There were some painful discards. What did they discard here? They're not even in Tenpai right now. No one's in Tenpai. 4 has not been recently discarded, but 1s and 7s have been. They're not even in Tenpai right now. Tell me they didn't discard the 7 of circles. They discarded the 4. I would have done that too. 1s and 7s are gone, but then who runs off of this? Player across from them runs. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. And then a huge hand just happened. A huge hand just happened. This player called Riichi with 2 Dora, waiting on the 2 and the 5 of characters.
No.
Someone, and the player to the left discards the... I gotta see this. Player to your right called Riichi. Dude, that 6 discard means that the 2 and the 5 are both very, very dangerous. Why didn't you throw the 9? Did you lose your mind? Did you disconnect? Did someone spill a cup of water on you while you were playing? You just lost a bazillion points because of that. What happens in this one? Repeat counter. I sumo this hand. Right, this was a hand that I opened up. So here's the thing. This game, I opened up my hand so much because I felt like it was the only way I could win. I don't think it's right all the time, but I think sometimes if you see a path forward, you take the path forward. Some of these exhaustive draws hurt me. Yeah, okay. Something hurt here. Who's the 5 of bamboo is just legitimately safe here. These were discarded before they called Riichi though. They're on a single tile wait for a 7 pairs hand. Oh wait, this was the round where I was like, what is this? What is this? What is... And then they called Riichi, and then they folded with this hand. Respect, dude. Respect. The fact that they folded. I mean, this is the reason that you go for the just amassing all the honor tiles in the world. This is they were going for 13 orphans at some point. Oh my god, this is genuinely a 13 orphans attempt. And then they just abandoned it just to go for all honor tiles. Holy. Okay, kind of nuts. I deal into this round. Player to my right calls Riichi on a 7-8 wait. What else am I going to discard here? 5? Not looking. There's no indication that any of this is safe. You want me to discard the red 5? Don't make me laugh. You're making me laugh. You're making me laugh. There's nothing I could do here. Honestly, I stand by that discard from now until the end of time. East 4, I dealt into a 6,000 point hand. Nothing I could do. You want me to go sicko mode and discard the 5? No, absolutely not. Sumo, dot. A lot of exhaustive draws. I sumoed this one. Opened up my hand. This is such a fast game. We really needed that win to get us back into things. The double Ron here. What did they discard? The 4? It's a sus discard for certain, to be sure. 4 is not necessarily safe. Suppose it's like half Suji. A lot of 1s are gone. A lot of, I've recently discarded a 7. We had this exact same 2-3 wait. Could have bided their time with an extra turn with this Northland discard, but I get it. They want to get rid of their dangerous tiles sooner rather than later. Oh my god, we were stuck in South 3 for like 17 years. Someone deals in here. You dealt the 6 of characters. They call... Player to your left called Riichi. 6 is not necessarily safe, my friendo. They're waiting on a 3-6. What could you have discarded? Any of your frickin' honor tiles. Three and the 9. I know it could be a trap, but like it's not intentional. 6 is also looking really safe here. This hand is so far away from victory. Dude, you could have won this game. You could have won this game. This hand is so far away from victory. No one cares. I'm screaming to myself. Oh, man. They deal the Southwind, which was a live tile at the time. Yeah, this is a rough situation for them. Because they want to stay in Tenpai for the Dora. I get it. I get it. I was clutching onto... Everyone's waiting for the Dora. This is a game where... Dude, take me back to the start of that round. 1 Dora, 2 Dora. Yeah, we're not letting go. Again, the last copy of the Dora. And guess what? No one's dropping it for the remainder of the game. Good. Good. This player discards the 9. Right. I didn't call Riichi. This is why you don't call Riichi. Sure, play around. Oh, it's looking pretty safe here. If I had called Riichi, they might have legitimately folded. And they were saving this Eastwood for the future con. I love that, dude. I love that. Really spicy. Really spicy. Can learn a lot. That one round where they just seriously, like... The Orphans attempt? Wait, when was the Orphans attempt? It was this hand? Holy moly, dude. Nuts. Honestly nuts. Honestly nuts. How many Orphans did they start out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? That's not even that much. But I guess with the first draw, things change. Yeah, with the first draw, things immediately change. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But it's a good game of Mahjong. I'm speechless. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. That's why I shouldn't play Mahjong in an emotionally volatile state. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch, 4 p.m. PST. You can find that link in the description. Hope to see you there. Of course, join us in the Discord too. A lot of great people have joined the Discord recently. I'm very grateful for that. A lot of Mahjong screenshots. Dude, I live and breathe Mahjong screenshots. I love that. I will never get tired of it, okay? All right. Till next time. Please be patient with yourself, and please be kind to yourself, all right? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.